Hello everyone, this is iKonakona, and here I'm playing as a scout on Control Point Granary. So I have the standard shotgun as well as the winger. I found out that the winger isn't all that great, so I actually stopped using that, but I just wanted to try it for this round. Now, before I get started, I want to talk a little bit about the update that happened last week, the Manniversary update. And the reason I didn't do a video about it was because I didn't really think it was that great of an update. When I look for an update in TF2, I'm really excited about new weapons, things that'll change the dynamics of gameplay for the game. And there were very few of those. The only one I can think of really is the Pyro, with now has a reserve shooter, and I actually have been having a lot of fun with that because now I'm trying to play more Pyro. But other than that, there weren't really any gameplay mechanic changes. I think the engineer now for the Widowmaker uses only 30 metal for each shot rather than 60, which is nice, so I'll have to try that later. But the Manniversary was really all about the hats and all the little things that they wanted to add to TF2 that related to the Manco store. So it was a pretty cool update, but it wasn't that great for me at least. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about the Manniversary update. I'm sure a lot of you guys went out and tried some hats maybe. Actually, my favorite thing about it is the presets, the loadout presets. I know that's kind of strange, but that's probably the best thing now, because now you have these fast ways of changing, your presets. But I actually found that it sort of helps, but sometimes I don't use it. But yeah, I have to get used to using those presets. Also, the bad thing about the update is, maybe you guys haven't tried it, but since I do videos, the update broke the demo system in the game. It does record demos, but I can't watch them back. So I have about maybe 6 or 7 gameplays that I've recorded since the update came out that I can't watch. It broke the demo system. So I'm hoping that Valve is going to fix those soon, because I had a lot of Pyro gameplay actually, because I've been having a lot of fun with Pyro. So yeah, that's just the bad thing about the update, is that whenever they have an update, something's going to break, and unfortunately this time it was the demo system. So onto the gameplay a little bit. Here, again, playing as Scout, and I'm trying to go for this medic. He's on fire, so I can easily see him, and I'm just kind of ignoring all the other enemies because I want to get that medic, and I do end up getting him, but I go down. But as soon as I go down, because I know I killed the medic, I call out to my teammates that, hey, the enemy medic is gone, go ahead and move in. So this spy Pyro tries to come up behind me. Luckily, I bumped into him so I could kind of turn around and notice him. But I do manage to help take him out. I didn't get any points for that, but I know I shot him. So here's this sniper over here, trying to go for him. He's trying to run away, and I'm missing so badly right now. I'm having the hardest time to hit him. There we go. Scout, I'm learning that Scout, it takes some practice. A lot of it is fast-paced movement, and a lot of it is gun skill as well. But what I've noticed is that moving the mouse a lot is not really the way to play Scout. I found it's a lot more difficult. I mean, you can do that, but it's very difficult to get a lot of shots on target when you start to move your mouse a lot. So what I'm learning to do is I'm learning to jump and strafe and move around, kind of keeping my mouse, by the way, that's a Dead Ringer spy, obviously. I'm trying to move around, keeping my mouse relatively still, and I'm just kind of waiting for the enemy to just kind of go right underneath my crosshair, and then I'll just click and fire. I find that that's a more effective way of playing Scout rather than moving my mouse too much. So now we're trying to get the second to the last point here, and I'm trying to flank these guys from the left side because, well, I want to get behind them and I don't want to get noticed. But when I come over here, 3 guys right on the point, I don't want to pick that fight because I know once one person spots me, everyone's going to go for me. So I pull back. Here's a Scout back here. One of the things I hate about Scout is Scout versus Scout battles, especially when the other Scout is jumping around this much. I just cannot get him. He escapes, and there he goes. And another Scout comes over there and whittles me down to 13 health, so I gotta pull back a bit. But yeah, Scout versus Scout, very tough to do. Probably one of the toughest things to do as a Scout is just take out another Scout, especially when that guy is jumping all over the place. So I try again over here on the right side this time, and when I try to capture this point, I notice that there's a sentry on the 2nd floor, and I cannot take on that sentry by myself. So I decide to come up to the 2nd floor here on the left side, and I'm trying to get that sentry's attention, trying to make it shoot me so that my teammates have an opportunity to take it down. So now that it's down, here's a lone Pyro here. I do manage to take him out, and now that we got this point, I heard someone on our mic say that there's a teleporter somewhere. So I decided to check the top floor again to make sure there are no teleporters, and sure enough, there it is right there. I try to be all sneaky here and try to take it out from an angle. Doesn't work, so I just go into the room and destroy it. Yeah, I could have destroyed that a lot quicker. So here I spot this enemy medic who has an Uber, so I tried to go for him, and I probably should have been a little more aggressive to take him out. I really wanted to take him out because I didn't want that Uber to be used against us. So yeah, unfortunately I fail there. The enemy team respawns and they all gang up on me. Now while I was dead, the enemy team actually captured the second to the last point and pushed us back a bit, so you can see now that they are on the middle point. But it's only a spy here who's not even disguised, and I do manage to take him out right before he can cloak. We come over here, lone Pyro that catches me on fire. We do manage to take him out, but now I am on fire, and I'm asking this Pyro, I'm waiting for this Pyro to like blow me out, you know, right click, but I don't think he knows how to air blast yet, so I had to wait for the health pack. But that's alright, don't worry about it, no biggie. Luckily the health pack, at least I knew where the health pack was, so I just had to wait for it to respawn. So now we're trying to get the second to the last point again because they pushed us back, and I'm trying to find a good angle on these guys. Right now I'm just figuring that door is a little too busy for me. Now as a scout, you want to, actually as any class, you want to try and flank your enemy and make sure that they don't see you until the very last moment. It's actually best if you can kill them without them even noticing you. And so that's what I'm trying to do as a scout. You can see this demo man doesn't even notice me. I managed to flank him out. Now I just watched that Pyro air blast all that stuff, and I was like, this can't be good. He air blasted right towards me, and I was like, stickies, and then boom, I get taken out. And here, probably the fastest life ever. I come over there, I push up a little too far, too fast, and take a direct hit right to the face. So yeah, that was a pretty quick life, but that's alright. Next life, I'm trying to flank these guys from the side here. You can see that the enemy team is sending in scouts and stuff to flank us, and they actually make us pop our Uber. I try to go to the right side here, and there's a lot of people on the right side as well, so I can't choose, like left or right. I want to be sneaky here. I don't want to, be right next to my teammates, but that's alright. I just come in here, take out this soldier who doesn't even see me, and I try to go for a sneaky scout cap. And, oh man, so close, so close. I noticed those sticky bombs right on the point, and I knew they were from a Scottish resistance. I was hoping he wouldn't detonate it, but he ended up detonating it, and he got me. So next life, I see this scout back here, and I'm kind of wondering how he got this far back, trying to make sure the area is clear here so that we don't get back capped. And as we're patrolling this area, one of our teammates is on the point, and he captures it for the win. So, that's today's video. If you're new around here and you enjoyed it, you can click on that yellow button and subscribe to me. Also, 2 videos you may have missed. My first ever live commentary as a Pyro on Harvest, as well as some heavy on Badwater. So I hope you enjoy these videos. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.